Hi all, my name is Brittany Morris. I'm going to introduce you to a really amazing tech tool called Classroom Screen. This website is a teacher's dream. It's a repository that can hold all of your lessons and for an entire year and then be reused from year to year. I call it a one-stop shop for instruction and classroom management. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I've created throughout the years. I split my classroom screen up into subject areas as well as any specialty areas that I may cover. So for instance, there's my ELA, my math. This is when my counselor comes into my room. Social studies, science, any holidays that we go ahead and study. I use it also for subplans, social emotional learning, any kind of tech that we do. And this, of course, is its own place, the beginning of the year, because we know that beginning of the year is rough. So I'm going to show you, so these are your workspaces and they're completely customizable. I'm going to show you what my ELA workspace looks like. So within each of these workspaces, you can create collections. So one of the collections that you can see that I created is a background builder collection. We teach open court reading curriculum. And one thing we realized very quickly as we were teaching that these children just don't have any background knowledge when it comes to these different stories, especially the settings of the stories. So one of our settings or one of our stories is Damon and Pythias, and it is a ancient Greece legend myth. And so one thing you really find out is these children don't know anything about ancient Greece. So I created a small, quick little PowerPoint to kind of show them, well, I guess it's a Google slide actually, but PowerPoint to show them just quick little images of Greek life. So here, of course, is we talk about what these buildings are, and then we talk about the different people and their clothing and what it denotes and ways that they spent time and how different it is from what we do. And then I uploaded a video to it. And so this video is really neat because it teaches them more about ancient Greece. But what's really cool is I was able to embed this entire slideshow into my classroom screen. And if I decided, like tonight, if I decided I didn't want to watch this video, I wanted to watch a different video that's really good, I can actually change it from my computer. And when I go in tomorrow and I log into my ViewSonic, I can open it up. And if I can actually change it through my Google Drive, but when I go and open up Classroom Screen with my ViewSonic tomorrow morning, I would open it and it would be automatically updated because it's embedded, which I think is just an absolute game changer. I love the fact that I don't have to think about, oh my gosh, did I update this? Did I re-embed this? I can actually just do it from my computer and it's done. And it actually can do that with Google Slides and Canvas slides. I haven't tried it with PowerPoint slides, but I can imagine that it does it with that as well. Another thing you'll see is I have phonics, and I actually load up all my lessons that we teach in our different skills, morphology, different ways to help us with vocab. And then here we get into our comprehension stuff. So this is, for instance, fact and opinion is this week, as well as main idea. So each of these is a day that I would do with my children. Like this one, for instance, is an escape room that we can do. And I do a little video to remind them what fact of opinion is, and then we can do our escape room. I also have, we also do, like, and as you can tell, I can also name them different things. Like down here, I did different parts. Right now, we're going to work on part 4 when we go in tomorrow on main idea. But for instance, here's what I did for my, here's what I did for this particular screen. I put a video up to remind us of main idea, and then I took a screenshot of the workbook page that we're going to use. So I no longer have to sit around and wait and open up 6 million tabs just to get to my online workbook. I can take a quick Photoshop, upload it to here, and then I can write all over this on my board. It has saved me so much time, and you know how it is when you're looking for something, and if you're looking and you're chaotic and everything's going on, this saves my sanity like nobody's business. I absolutely love this function of this tool. Another great way to use this tool is to have it house all of your routines and procedures for the year. So you no longer have to remake them every day. So I have a workspace for it. I can go straight to my morning message every morning, and I project this up on my screen. And as you can see, it's pretty basic. I have a couple of cute little stickers. I have warnings. I have what I expect them to walk in. Like I let my kids walk in and whisper unless they get loud. And if they get loud, then we get 5 minutes of silence and they hate it. I've got mood music because who doesn't love a little mood music when you're working? Different ways to see the date. And then a timer because, children, they need to be timed because they will just take their longest that they possibly can to do anything. And then the other thing that I really love is I have their instructions, their daily instructions. Here's what you need to do. And these don't usually change because, third graders thrive on routine. However, if I needed to change something, it's very easy to change. So when you have like special things going on, you can change it, no problem. But what I really love is for my children who English may be their second language or they might be low decoders, I have different pictures that I put up so that they don't have to read every sentence. They can look over at the picture and go, oh, that's right. This is when I put my snack in the box. And this is when I do my phonics, things like that. That has helped me out so much, having quick, easy access to pictures that I can put on. And uploading a picture is so quick and easy. It takes like no time at all. Here's another really important screen that I use daily. It's my centers screen. So my center screen is when we work and I'm working on my small group and the kids are working on independent things. We're eventually going to get to the point where we work on to-do lists, but we're not quite there yet for third grade. It's still really early. But what's cool is I can upload my slide, I can do my centers, and I usually have everything. I create my backgrounds in Canva, upload it to my slideshows, and I do it this way. And what's really neat is this is one of my slides that I use all the time. I can flip through here. If I want to change something, if I decide that one child needs to be moved to a different color group, I can just do it from my computer and it will be live on that screen. I love that. And then I can even put like different rotation days. So we have day A and day B. Another thing that I love is it has my timers and I have them labeled. Bumpy words is an activity that we do that the kids do independently. They know that they do the first 5 on day 1. They do the second 4 on day 2. And they have a whole routine. And then here is a reminders area. We've talked about this reminders together in whole group. They know what they're supposed to do if they need anything. I usually go over these reminders every time we get ready to do small group and centers, but I like the fact it's all here. They don't have to come to me unless they just refuse to read or try. Everything, the technology, this is what they do when they finish. Like they don't have to ask me. It's here, it's done, it's over. You have nothing to come to me about unless it is really super important, because those small groups are so important. They do not need to be interrupted. The final most useful part of this tool is when I do get to-do lists. Like this was a game changer for me. So my to-do lists typically look something like this. This was a day that we had a virtual day, so I just needed to make something for the kids to do. One thing I hate is I hate having kids to have to either wait on an adult to make a to-do list, or if a parent is with them, they will sometimes wait for their parent to show them a to-do list. Like parents shouldn't have to do that. They're busy. I know I'm busy within the room. So one thing I can do is I can create a to-do list and they can come on here. We call them a non-negotiable. There is some really cool mood music for them, timer for what they need, because some of these things are timed. If they need help, I'm telling them where they can go to get help. Over here is we did some book it for a homework. They enjoyed that. But as they work through their different things, they can check mark them off like this. So another way that you can use this is you can use this for your higher achieving students or your gifted and talented students. If they don't need to be in their center group work, rotation work, they're finishing everything really quickly, having a to-do list or having something else for them to do with more desirable tasks, this is so easy. You can create it, and if you make it as broad as possible, you won't have to remake it all the time. But even if you have to fix it a little bit, it's not a big deal. So how do you share this with the kids? So let me show you. This is how you share it. So you make it public. You go through, you click share collection. It makes a public link. You copy the link and you put it, we have Clever, and you put it somewhere where they can get the link, whether it's through a Google Classroom, if you push it out through GoGuardian, if you have a single sign-on like we do, you can go here. They have it down here. Usually want to make sure they know how to actually use this and they've done it in class with you. They click it, they open it. It's going to take it a second. they have to click import edit, and when they import edit, they can use it on their screen. And it's really simple for them. Oh my gosh, they absolutely love this little piece of independence. It has definitely helped out a lot with my teaching this over the last couple years and helping me differentiate instruction like they ask us to. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create a screen. So let me show you. We'll just go right here. We're going to create a new screen. We open up the screen. It comes up with its own background. Like, so say you are not a Bee fan. If you wanted to change this, all you have to do is go here where the widgets are kept. Sorry, I have to keep moving. I'm going to hide this real quick. So you can go here where the widgets are kept. You click the backgrounds. It has all sorts of backgrounds. I have been in an autumn mood because I'm ready for cooler weather. So I'm going to pick an autumn screen. Let me do some umbrellas. I love a good umbrella. And this is where you go. This is incredible. This is your text box right here. You can write anything you want. So say we want to do independent reading time. Okay, you make your little text box. You can move it up and down. You can make this move around. And say during the independent work time, you wanted to put a timer on. So I'm going to go over here to more because that's where my timers are. Click my timer and okay, I want them to read for 20 minutes. Now, the last thing you want to do is you want to go to YouTube if you want to give them a little mood music because I love to read to music. You go to a video. Obviously, I have been super into like pop songs that are instrumental. You click your link, close this just in case it starts talking to us. And then, where did my screen go? Oh, here it is. Okay, right here, go to video, paste it, boom, done. Over, done with. That was so simple. And now the screen, you can decorate it as you want with your stickers and just different things that are on here. But now your screen is done and you can keep this screen for as long as you want, anytime, and you can use it for anything. So you can change this up here whenever you want. If you decide you want to keep this screen and you want to use it any time of the year, but you don't want it to be too busy in the background, you can go to a calm and neutral background like this. It's completely customizable and up to you. It really works for whatever kind of teacher you are. I really hope that you can see how this tool will help with efficiency. It's very easy to use, allows you to embed any of your already made slides, and it can even let you differentiate for all your learners. Remember, teaching is all about working smarter, not harder, and tech is the key to this.